If you need to go through advertiser verification for your Google Ads account, please watch this first. My name is John from StubGroup. We are the #1 resource for fixing Google suspensions and helping advertisers comply with Google policies. We're a Google Premier partner, and we have helped countless businesses go through advertiser verification and business operations verification successfully. But we also, because of doing that, know how difficult it is to go through that process sometimes. And Google has just released new information as of November of 2025 about how seriously they take it when you go through the process incorrectly and how it can suspend your ad account. So specifically, Google has added a whole new section with new examples to their Circumventing Systems policy about what happens when you submit false or fraudulent information as part of advertiser verification. Now, this is not a new policy in that it has already been against policy in the Circumventing Systems area to prevent false information, to present, I should say, false information to Google as part of verification. However, the fact that they've added this whole new subsection with new example tells us that they are really focused on this area and that this is something that you should not treat lightly. So let's talk through this. The problem is pretty simple. You're not supposed to provide false or fraudulent information when you are sending things like your photo ID, your business documents to Google to verify who is actually running the ads in the ad account that you are managing. However, it is really easy for things to go wrong, even if you're not intentionally trying to submit wrong information. And they give some examples. So for example, submit authentic government documents. If you're asked to submit a government issued photo, usually driver's license or passport, ensure the information is accurate and unmodified. So for example, don't try to redact parts of your photo ID. Don't be like, oh, I don't want to share my address with Google, or I want to block out my picture or whatever. If you do things like that, if you try and edit the image or even present an image that looks like it has been edited, even if it hasn't been, that could put you at risk for Google to say, hey, here's a problem here. We're going to suspend you. So be really careful that what you upload to Google is clear, is not blurry, is not edited, redacted, etc. And that's specifically on the photo ID side of things. Then Google also talks about submitting authentic business documents. And they say, if you are asked to submit business documents, such as information about your business relationships or the provider of the goods or services, ensure the information is accurate and only hide or edit proprietary or personal information. So there could be a variety of business documents that you might need to upload to Google. It could be an agreement with an agency. It could be information about how you work with third parties. So it could be an agreement, to be a reseller for someone. It could be articles of incorporation or LLC filings, things like that. And Google does talk about being allowed to hide or edit proprietary or personal information on these types of documents. There's a little bit of a gray area there, but I would definitely encourage you to very much limit any changes you make or any redactions you make to those documents, simply because Google, often it's automated systems that are reviewing things, and there's not always a lot of common sense that gets applied, frankly, in this process. And so if the system thinks that you're doing something false or fraudulent or sketchy, they could suspend you just for that, even though you're not doing anything wrong. So if you have any questions about how to successfully navigate this process, we have a free guide on our website about how to go through advertiser verification, as well as business operations verification, advanced verification. We'll put a link in this video so you can go check that out, and hopefully you'll find that helpful. And if you want any hands-on expertise or help in navigating these sometimes murky waters with Google, please reach out through StubGroup.com, and we'd love to help you.